There are nights that look just like any other concert. Lights, music, screams. But sometimes one moment changes everything. And tonight, on a massive stage filled with purple lights and the roaring voices of armies worldwide, two names stood closer than ever, Taehyung and Jungkook. As the final beat of an energetic song faded out, the members gathered for mint. They laughed. They thanked the fans. They entertained like professionals who had done this 1,000 times. But behind the smiles, behind the carefully planned interactions, something else was happening. Jungkook kept glancing at Taehyung. Taehyung kept returning the look. A quiet question moved between their eyes. "Are you okay?" "I'm here." The crowd didn't notice at first, but the cameras did. A touch that wasn't planned. It happened during the final bow. Every member stepped forward, hands at their sides, heads lowered, the usual ending. But suddenly and very clearly, Jungkook reached out. His fingers brushed Taehyung's hand. 1 second, 2 seconds, and then he held it, strong, certain, as if he didn't want to ever let go. Taehyung froze for a split moment. Then he squeezed back. The stadium exploded in screams. Live comments shot up faster than the cameras could focus. It wasn't an accident. Everyone knew. Hashtags immediately started trending. They held hands. This is real. Taekook is back. But the two men who caused this chaos, they acted like nothing happened. Even though their hearts were racing faster than the fireworks above them. Behind the stage, silence and heat. The moment they left the spotlight, everything changed. The music disappeared. The cheers became distant noise. Only tension remained. Taehyung lagged behind, pretending to fix his in-ear monitor. Jungkook slowed down too. They stood a few feet apart. Neither spoke. Neither knew how to be the first to break the silence. Finally, Taehyung asked, "Why did you do that?" His voice was quiet, careful. He didn't want to shake the thin wall that kept their emotions from spilling out. Jungkook swallowed hard. "I just wanted to make sure you didn't feel alone." Taehyung blinked, hurt and hope mixing in his eyes. Only that. Jungkook looked away, his chest rising and falling with emotions he had tried to lock away for years. "There's a lot I want to say," he admitted, "but we can't talk here. A promise, a warning, a confession unfinished." They were quickly swept into interviews, photos, staff instructions. Business as usual. But nothing felt usual anymore. Fans were already investigating. Within minutes, fan accounts flashed with theories. Did you see how tight the grip was? Their eyes said everything. They're closer again. I can feel it. Slow motion analyses, fan cams, screen captures. The internet was a wildfire. Yet Taehyung and Jungkook were still locked inside their own storm. One that no camera could fully capture. In the dressing room, the members left the room one by one. But Taehyung stayed. He waited. The door opened. Jungkook stepped inside. He closed the door, and with that soft click, they were finally alone. Taehyung couldn't hold back anymore. "Do you want to pretend nothing happened?" He sounded upset, but more than anything, terrified. Jungkook took 2 slow steps closer. "No," he said. "I'm scared if I don't do something now. I won't have the courage later." Taehyung's voice broke. "Courage for what?" Jungkook looked directly into his eyes. "To admit that I miss you." It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't poetic. It was pure truth. Taehyung's breath caught in his throat because he had waited for those words for a long time. Jungkook kept going. "We used to be inseparable. We shared everything, dreams, fears, stupid jokes. But then we drifted apart, and I hated that distance." His voice cracked. "I was scared the gap was too big to fix." Taehyung closed the space between them. "You're wrong," he whispered. "I've been scared too. Scared that I was the only one still holding on." Jungkook's eyes glistened. "I think about us every night. About you." Silence, but not cold silence. It was warm, fragile, full of memories trying to come back to life. Taehyung gently lifted Jungkook's hand, the same hand that held him on stage. "When you held me, it felt like you were saying, 'Don't go.'" His voice trembled. "Is that what you meant?" Jungkook nodded without hesitation. I don't want to lose you again. Taehyung leaned his forehead against Jungkook's. No cameras, no scripts, just two hearts that finally dared to speak. Reality knocks. A sudden knock on the door shattered the moment. Come on, time to go. Duty called. They stepped apart. This time, not because they wanted to. Jungkook opened the door, but before leaving, he whispered, "This isn't over." Taehyung nodded. "We'll continue when we're ready." They walked out separately. No touch, no eye contact, but the space between them wasn't empty anymore. It was full of truth, of hope, of a bond quietly reborn. And so, the world outside kept making noise. Fans kept guessing. Hashtags kept climbing. But Taehyung and Jungkook, they walked away knowing one thing. A simple handhold changed everything. Not because it was romantic, not because it was dramatic, but because it made them remember a truth they had buried. They still choose each other, not as idols, not as legends, but as two people finding their way back. And that night, for the first time in a long time, there was hope.